Hi everyone, Natasha here. Welcome to Natasha's Healthy Living, where we are nurturing wellness naturally. It is Friday afternoon. It's a bit of a rainy afternoon, and you might even hear that in the background. But I'm up here in my office, and I'm excited to finally be setting up my planner for the month of May with some of the beautiful items that came in the May Deluxe Subscription Box from Jane's Agenda. I'll have everything listed in the description down below. But if you want to do some planning or you need to update and refresh your planner for a new month, then grab your planning supplies, maybe grab something to drink, and stay tuned for that. And welcome to my office. Welcome back to my home. I'm so glad you're joining me today. And as I mentioned here at Natasha's Healthy Living, we are all working on nurturing wellness naturally. One of the ways that I like to do that is by using a paper planner, which allows me to slow down, take a break from the screens, be a little more mindful as I go throughout my day. And of course, it also gives me a little bit of creativity and a chance to see visually what I have going on any given day. And of course, plan for the future and try to accomplish some goals here and there too. So like I mentioned, I have my supplies here from the Jane's Agenda Deluxe Subscription Box for the month of May. They ship out about 2 weeks prior to the month starting. So I got mine a couple of weeks ago. You can go back a few videos here on my channel and see the unboxing if you want to take a look at that. I have my planner here. This is a classic size planner, mostly Jane's Agenda insides and parts and pieces. I have a few random things in there as well. So let's just set this aside and go ahead and dive right in. I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave on this outer snap-on cover. This is the blush cover from Jane's Agenda. And I have 1.5 inch gold discs, which are working out really well. This size disc has made my planner just small enough and light enough that I'm good with carrying it around with me as I go throughout my day. I want to make sure I have that where you can see it. Okay. So this is how my planner looks now as we're finishing up April. This was, I almost said March. These are from March, but this cover is from April. And what I'm going to do is the same thing. I like this little tip I got from Jake over at Jane's Agenda. He puts the back cover inside the pocket of the snap-on vegan leather cover. It does two things. It allows you to have an extra pocket if you need it, but it also just lets you see that pattern and enjoy it a little bit more. So I like that. I'm gonna just go ahead and start by removing this plastic cover that came in the April collection. And I never ended up changing out the cardstock behind it, so I have that same cardstock there that I started the month with. Somehow I feel like April kind of flew by. I know we all say that every month as the month is ending. Doesn't it feel like, where'd the month go? But I think between Easter and just kind of wrapping up the school year, April is definitely feeling like it's going by quickly. So I have my Jordan Essentials catalog I always keep in here, and it's nice to have that extra pocket for that. And then these are some of the Bloom stickers, which I've just been enjoying having those on hand to use throughout my planner. And then I have a few other little notes tucked in there. So we're gonna take that off and go ahead and dive right in with this May collection, which it's been sitting here just looking at me in my office for weeks, and I've been so excited to update my planner ever since I unboxed it, and I just haven't had a chance to. So I am pretty sure, well, I know for sure I'm going with this cover. And I think in my unboxing video, I forgot to peel off there's like a, what is that called? A film on the back when they do these covers. And I forgot to peel that off in my unboxing video, but I did do that off camera. So now it is completely clear. And I really like this quote vellum that we got in the box. It says, "Like a phoenix, she rises. She leaves the world breathless, soaring beyond expectation and leaving the rest in her wake." So I'm going to tuck that right behind. I do like seeing that. and we can play for a minute and look at these different card stocks that we got in the May collection. The other day, Jane did the sneak peek unboxing of June. So if you go to the Jane's Agenda YouTube YouTube link, and then also on their website, I think you can see, even the Facebook page, you can see that unboxing of June. And it was so funny because at one point she said, playing with planners is like playing with Barbies for organized women, or something like that. And I thought that was such a cute quote, and I totally feel that way. Like, I get excited just to get out these planner supplies and kind of play around with how I'm going to put my planner together for a new month, which is one of the reasons why I really like having this monthly subscription box, because the quality is amazing. These are all high-end products. I always feel like I'm getting this luxury collection of products, and then I get to have fun and be creative and figure out what I want to do to refresh my planner for the month. So I do kind of like that. It's very subtle once it's behind that vellum. Let's see, this one I think I remembered kind of liking too. That's a little bit different. I kind of like how the green peeks through. Let's see, I think this one wasn't my favorite by itself, but then when you put it behind there, doesn't it just change the look of it? And the May collection was a Southwest themed box. So we have the cactus there. I don't love that one. I'm not a big Southwest person. I've always lived in the Midwest and even the North. I lived in Michigan for 3 years too, and I just tend to like that sort of landscape a little better. But I actually was leaning towards this one here. But now, seeing it under that vellum, I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. Let me go back and try one more thing here. I kind of liked having that. I think that green behind there, because I have these green things in my planner, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. So we'll try that for now. I could always go through and change if I get tired of this and want a different look in a week or even a couple of days. I can change that out. But yeah, I think that's kind of fun just to have the different colorway with pink and green kind of refreshed there. Now let's go ahead and tuck in this cover, the back cover here. Let me think. I think the best way to do it, that Jake said, is to tuck it in the pocket first, and then you can kind of line up the disc punches and tuck it in. Yeah, that seems to be working just fine. And how pretty is that, getting to see this pattern and design mirror itself? I love that. So I'm really excited to have that in there. And then I think it works even better having that little bit of green from my Jordan Essentials catalog behind that side, and then this green and pink floral print here behind this side. So that is everything I think that I need to do for the front. I feel like I think that's just the grommet from this. Okay. Then let's take a look at if I want to change out these cards, which they work really well with this colorway, but we're just going to double check here. I do like this one. That's kind of that pink on pink, and it says, if a flower can flourish in the desert, you can flourish anywhere. That's a good one. Now this is a little bit different. Right now your assignment is you, water you. That's a good one, but I don't think I'm going to use that one today because I like these two. I'm just trying to decide. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch this out, even though having that little bit of green was part of why I liked that. But I'm just going to peel off this museum putty is what I have. I got that on Amazon, but you know, sticky tack, poster putty, whatever you want to call it, and whatever you have on hand seems to work pretty good. There's that side, and it's been working out pretty well just to keep these quote cards on the front of my pocket with this museum putty. It hasn't damaged the cover at all, and it barely leaves a little trace on the back of the card, so I think that worked out well. Make sure I don't have it upside down. All right, so then we'll tuck that one maybe right there. like that. And I still like this, and I still like this. So I'm just updating that one part of my layout. So I think that works well. And then the other couple of things I have, so this is one that says in my wellness era. I have an idea of where I might use this, so I'm just setting that aside for now. Sorry, lots of traffic. And it's a busy Friday afternoon here in my tiny town. So this was our thank you card, and that's a nice little, what is the Art Nouveau design, but I don't think I need that in my planner. This was our page finder, which is this little, how can you see it, cactus print. I need it on white. So let's first go to my inbox hybrid divider. This is our page finder. This is what I've been using to mark the monthly spread. So I think I'm just going to leave that one there for right now. I'm excited though then to bring in my May one, and this is a little bit thinner, which I like because that means it'll be a little easier to flip and use in here. And let me think, I need it to be upside down like this. Okay, so I know it looks like you're seeing the wrong color of the print when it's like that, but if you flip it that way, it's right. And that's fine, that doesn't bother me. And it looks like it does stick out just a smidge. I don't think you can see that, but maybe like a 1/16 of an inch, 32nd, I don't know, it's not much, but I like that this allows me to easily flip to my monthly spread, and especially with having so much of it be clear, it's easy to see what's going on, you know, behind it. So I'm gonna keep that up. I'll keep this one here for now since we have a few more days of April to go. And then my daily divider, so you can kind of see what my daily pages are looking like. So I've been using the weekly number 31, and as a subscriber, we got a collection of 3 months. So it was April, May, June in the April box. So I've been trying that out. I really like it. This is how my spread is looking so far this week. And then last week I felt like I needed a place to put some hourly information, so I added this page, and this is from a tablet we got, gosh, I think last August in the Jane's Agenda subscription box. And so I just have been tearing off a sheet and adding that to my planner. I could cut that little title off. I don't know, it doesn't bother me too much to have it be a little bit thicker. And Monday through Thursday, I leave it like this, and then when the weekend comes, I just flip it like that. And often I don't even need something hourly every day, as you can see, but it's just kind of nice to have this little place if I want to break down my day or track my time, either way. And then I have my to-do lists over here, and actually I forgot to check off, I did those this morning, and I have updated her book. Got caught up on that, and I still need to do some photo decluttering, but that's okay. And then down here is where I've been putting a weekly review. I don't think I made it to do that last week, but that's okay. If I decide I will, if not, it's not that big a deal. It's just a nice little note space. So back to what I was saying about the page finder, I actually think I'm kind of ready to move on from this one. So rather than have like one for May that's waiting to be used and this one for April, I'm just going to take that out and go ahead and pop in May. Now I'm debating if I want to keep this one or not. Like I mentioned, I'm not really a big cactus fan, but I like that it's so clear and it's a pretty minimal design, so I think I'll just leave it for now. I have a nice stash of Jane's Agenda page finders, so if I decide I need to switch it out, I can. And I think that's it. So that gives me a good place to start with that. Now let me see if I have my May set up the way I want it as far as inserts. So I've got my monthly spread. I still need to do the decorating and, you know, finish out my titles and stuff. That'll come in my next video. And then I have the weeklies already tucked in here because I was making some appointments and I needed those. And I wanted to see how much room I had in my planner. So it's pretty full. I do need to take out April, so that will give me a little more room. Let's actually go to April here. And I'm going to leave the monthly for right now, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take out some of my weeklies because I don't think I need these in here. So these will just go in my archive. This was last week's. This was this, which is all done now. Apparently I got something on it. Lunch or chocolate or something. So that's all from last week, and this is where we are. So I'm going to go ahead and take all these pages out and tuck those in my archive notebook. And then I'm debating about if I want to add in the biohacking log for May. I think I'm going to have enough room for that. So let's take a look at these for a second, because I opened them and now I can't remember. Oh, and if you saw my video when I unboxed it, my other set, the one that came in the box, was just kind of a fluke, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me in, gosh, 2.5 years of getting Jane's Agenda boxes. So this one, when I opened it, was obvious that it got cut wrong, and the dates, you know, you can just see the pages off. So I emailed the Jane's Agenda office, hello@Jane's Agenda, and Jake so nicely said, oops, sorry about that, we'll send you out a new one right away. So he did, and I got that, and now I have a nice set to use that's not cut off, and you can see how it's supposed to look. So what's nice about this is it's only one page. I was actually thinking that I needed like this whole collection in my planner, but I don't. I just need this one page. So I am going to add this to May. And I just will probably need to put like a little page finder or something on it to remind me to check it, because that is the way my brain works, is I need a visual cue. So I'm going to tuck it, I think I'm going to put it in front of that first week, and that way it's there, it's ready to go. We'll go ahead and write on here May. Okay, so I have that ready to go. Yeah, so that way I feel like I can just kind of jump into next week, because here we are in April. This is today, so by the time we get to next Thursday, I'll be using my May pages. So I feel like I'm getting this set up just in time. And actually, I'm also going to take out this divider. I don't think I need this anymore. So this will just go back with my stash of dividers, and that way, I think this is all part of, oh, my project planner. Those are just blank project planner pages. So once I'm done completely with April, then I can just take out this monthly page, this extra dashboard, hybrid dashboard, and this last week, and these couple of pages from this last week. So, and actually looking ahead, yeah, so this really, after this weekend, I could take this out, because this is today. We only have these 2 days, and then the next week starts in my May planning pages here, April 28th, and that picks up with May there. So that feels really good. Now my planner is essentially ready to start. It's not completely decorated, but I have all the important things in there. And like I mentioned, I was getting some of my good appointments made and making sure my husband had his appointments all set. So I did a lot of scheduling last week, and I needed these pages in here to mark down everything. So that's good that that's on there. I hope that was fun and enjoyable for you to get to see my reset process as I begin a new month or get ready to start a new month. Just doing the fun stuff with kind of giving my planner a new outfit and making it feel fresh for the start of the new month. And then next week we can tune in again together and do a little more of the setup process and look at how I'm going to be decorating some of those monthly pages and spreads and go from there. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully you're enjoying a good Easter octave. I think we're getting close to the end of it, but if you are following along, we're all kind of waiting to see, the Pope's funeral is happening, and see what happens with the conclave and all that. So I am sending you my love and well wishes. I'm hoping you're enjoying the spring, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button on your way out. And of course, you can check out the description box where I have my Jane's Agenda affiliate info, my Jordan Essentials information, lots of good things down there. Thanks again. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.